Welcome to Tech Wave 65, Innovation for New Tech. What if you could get a vital signs checkup, not with a blood test or a trip to the doctor, but with a 30-second selfie? A new wave of AI technology claims it can do just that. It promises to read your heart rate, blood pressure, and even your risk for certain diseases, all by scanning your face with your phone's camera. I decided to put this futuristic claim to the test to see if this is the future of health, or just a whole lot of science fiction. Section 1. The problem with checkups and the promise of AI. Let's be honest, nobody enjoys going to the doctor for a routine checkup. It's time-consuming, it can be expensive, and for a lot of us, it's a source of major anxiety. But we do it because monitoring our vital signs, our heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, is one of the most basic parts of staying healthy. These numbers are the early warning system for some of the biggest health threats out there. The problem is, these checkups are just a single snapshot in time. Your blood pressure can be perfectly normal at the doctor's office and then spike an hour later because of stress. And what about the millions of people without easy access to regular medical care? This is where this new tech promises to step in. Companies like Neurologics, with their app Neura, say they have a solution. They've built an AI that can turn any device with a camera into a personal health monitoring station. The idea is deceptively simple. You look into your phone's camera for 30 seconds, and the AI does the rest. It's a bold claim, and one that could bring basic health insights to millions. But the big question remains, does it actually work? Section 2. How does a selfie read your vitals? Before I put it to the test, I had to understand the science. How can an AI possibly know what's happening inside your body just by looking at your face? The technology is called remote photoplethysmography, or RPPG. It's a mouthful, but the principle is pretty cool. Essentially, your smartphone camera becomes a super-sensitive optical sensor. It uses the light around you to detect tiny, invisible changes in your skin's color. These micro-color changes are caused by blood flowing through the vessels just under the surface. As your heart beats, it pushes blood through your body in a pulse, causing the amount of blood in your facial vessels to increase and decrease. This changes how light reflects back to the camera. The AI is trained to analyze this visual data, isolate the blood flow patterns, and translate them into your vital signs. Think of it like a super-powered version of putting your finger over your phone's flashlight to see your pulse. The AI is doing that, but from a distance and with incredible precision. This technique, also called transdermal optical imaging, lets the app calculate not just heart rate, but also breathing rate and even estimate things like blood pressure and mental stress levels. It's contactless and needs no special equipment. The potential is enormous, but I was still skeptical. The real proof is in the data. Section 3. The experiment: AI versus medical devices. So, it was time for a head-to-head challenge. In one corner, my gold standard, a clinically validated, cuff-based blood pressure monitor and a medical-grade pulse oximeter. In the other corner, the challenger, an iPad running the Neura app. My plan was to take 3 separate sets of readings. First, with the traditional medical devices, then immediately after, a 30-second facial scan. The goal was to see how closely the AI's numbers matched the certified gear. Test 1. The baseline. First up, the trusty blood pressure cuff and pulse oximeter. I'm sitting quietly, just like at the doctor's office. The results are in. My blood pressure is 122/79, and my heart rate is 68 beats per minute. A solid, healthy baseline. Now for the AI. I start the scan, hold still for 30 seconds, feeling a bit like I'm in a sci-fi movie. The results pop up almost instantly. The AI says my heart rate is 70 beats per minute, incredibly close, just a 2-beat difference. For blood pressure, it gives me a reading of 126/82. Again, surprisingly close. I have to admit, I'm impressed. Test 2. Post activity. But what happens when my vitals are up? I did a minute of jumping jacks to get my heart pumping. Back to the medical devices. The new reading is 135/85, with a heart rate of 95. Time for the AI's turn. Another 30-second scan. The results: a heart rate of 99. Still very close. For blood pressure, it clocked me at 139/88. The gap is a little wider, but it's still tracking the trend. Test 3. The cooldown. After a few minutes of rest, it's time for the final round. The medical devices show my blood pressure is down to 125/80, and my heart rate has settled at 72. One last scan with the AI. Heart rate, 74. Blood pressure, 129/83. The pattern holds. The heart rate is nearly spot on every time. The AI's blood pressure readings are consistently a few points higher, but they follow the same ups and downs as the medical-grade cuff. This lines up with what broader research shows. Studies find these apps have excellent accuracy for heart rate but more moderate results for blood pressure. And accuracy can drop when heart rates get very high. Section 4. The Revelation Wellness Tool versus Medical Diagnosis. So what did I learn from my little experiment? For heart rate, the AI is remarkably accurate. For blood pressure, it's impressive for tracking trends, but not perfect. And that's the key. The companies behind this tech, like Neurologics, are very clear. These are wellness tools, not medical devices. They're here to help you spot trends and stay aware, not to replace a doctor's diagnosis. But the story of AI in disease detection doesn't stop with a phone app. We're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. In actual clinical settings, this kind of intelligence is exploding, and in some cases, it's already helping human experts. The most dramatic examples are in oncology, especially with blood cancers like leukemia. A diagnosis often requires a pathologist to manually examine blood slides under a microscope, a process that's slow and can lead to errors. Now, AI models are being trained to help. For example, an AI tool called Deep Heme was trained on tens of thousands of images to classify cells from bone marrow. It can now do so with expert-level accuracy in seconds, not hours. For aggressive diseases, that time saved can be life-changing. Other AI models have shown accuracy rates of over 97% in identifying specific types of leukemia from blood smear images. It's not about replacing doctors, but about giving them a powerful assistant to spot abnormalities faster and more reliably. And it's not just cancer. Other AI systems are being used to detect diabetic retinopathy, damage to the eye caused by diabetes, by analyzing retinal scans. In fact, as of late 2025, over 1,300 AI-enabled medical devices have been approved by the FDA, with the vast majority helping doctors interpret X-rays, CT scans, and MRIs with greater precision. What started as a simple test of a futuristic app opened my eyes to a much bigger picture. This technology is moving at an incredible speed. The device in my hand might be a wellness gadget today, but the AI behind it is part of a revolution that's already changing medicine from the inside out. It's a fascinating glimpse into the future, but it begs the question: how do you feel about this? Would you trust an AI with your health? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So, is the AI that scans your face for disease ready to replace your doctor? The short answer is no, not yet. My test confirmed that the accuracy for things like blood pressure, while promising, isn't at the level of a certified medical device. But to write it off as science fiction would be a huge mistake. What I tested is the friendly, consumer-facing part of a massive wave of medical innovation. The real power here is how this technology can boost the skills of medical professionals and provide health insights that weren't possible before. The AI that can spot leukemia on a slide with superhuman accuracy isn't a dream, it's a clinical reality. The selfie that reads my vitals today is an exciting proof of concept. It points to a future where continuous, passive health monitoring is just a normal part of the devices we use every day. It won't replace the need for doctors, but it will empower both patients and clinicians with more data, leading to earlier detection and more personalized care. The future of health monitoring isn't just in the clinic anymore, it's in your pocket, and it's looking right back at you. If you're curious about what other futuristic tech will be testing, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech and real talk from Tech Wave 65. Thanks for watching.